As a scientist, I knew about the, when I learned about the endocannabinoid system and how that worked, I was sold, but I didn't really have a personal testimony. I was really excited about everybody else's testimonies. And so when I started to really try CBD, two things. I've got arthritis really bad in my hips, and I was a BC powder person. Just BC powder, because it had to be fast, right? BC powder is fast, right? But it tears up your stomach lining, right? And so when I started taking CBD, I noticed that I got more mobility without that churning in my stomach. And that was major. But right before Wakana came into existence, I had a stroke. I had a TIA stroke, very small. But when you're having a stroke, and if you've had one, it doesn't seem small. It seems like it is the biggest thing in your life. And it was actually the first time I'd ever been in the hospital in my life. I was 54 years old. And that was the first time I'd ever been to a hospital without being a visitor. And so I called Dr. Rita because I knew there was something that I needed to do. I just didn't know what to do and how fast it would work. She mentioned to me that studies show that CBD can assist a person in getting over a stroke. The faster that stroke victims take CBD, because those receptors are in your brain, it can begin that process of pulling back the stroke side effects. So I can tell you that on Friday, 4 day in the morning, I'm country. So 4 day in the morning is about 1 o'clock in the morning. Friday morning, I went to the hospital. Sunday afternoon, I was home. But between Friday and Sunday, I could not lift or walk or stand at all. I couldn't lift my right hand. I couldn't stand on my right leg. I couldn't walk down the hall without assistance. Saturday night, after taking the vape and the tinctures, I was able to walk down the hall without assistance, faster than the nurse, met her back at my house, back at my room, and by 4 o'clock on Sunday, I was home. Now, again, I want to state that we're not saying that CBD will prevent or cure or mitigate. I'm just telling you my story. That's what happened to me. Okay. And so I know now for real because yeah, it did take care of my arthritis. But when you have a scary event like that, and when you feel that tension creeping up your neck, and you know that you're getting ready to have one of those symptoms, the fast, FAST, when you're getting ready to have one of those and you're calling and they say, yes, come on to the hospital, when you get there and they tell you that, that's the scariest moment. And so, big or small stroke, all I know is when I start to feel a little funky, I'm telling you, um, I came back from the hospital with no medication, no physical therapy, and no physical impairment. So
Awesome.
that do be my story.